hearts of hundreds of millions.
All right.
I'll do a short stream today in the morning, but feel free to ask any questions. I'll give you the answers the best I can. That is a good question. Let me Google it. Sadly, it's not. I don't know if it's still a thing. Sorry, alarm. But you used to be able. Granted, I don't recommend this. You used to be able to make Apple or an Apple kind of run like Windows with some like apps. I don't know if that's still a thing. But that was back in the day when I used to use an Apple. Way back in the day. So I just turned off some alarms and then turned on the like go alarm. Right now I'm back. But no, I just thought I'd be able to max, sadly. Like healer or what? Because healer I got pretty much unpacked, but like others, not so much. Healer? Alright. So, for gear, here's what I want. A fortified sacred ground piece. I try to get it on like an armor because it's cheaper than trying to find it on a weapon. He's also gonna want refreshing gear on like, at least 4 items, and then maybe some like, thrust conditioning. Try to help him out with that. I highly recommend this armor because it has physical evasion and refreshing, which is 2 great perks. And then it's weightless, so you can kind of mix and match some heavy armor with the whole set. But as you can see again, refreshing, So refreshing is like the first thing you want. You want to just make a throne together. Increase health is of course good and everything too. Bless on your staff. You have to have bless on your staff. If not, then you're doing it wrong, in my opinion. Diamond as well because it gives you more healing while you're full health. You should be full health as a healer. So mace, it's up to you. I use a blessed mace because I actually heal with my mace. Again, health, the same stuff. Refreshing recovery. Purifying sacred. So yeah, that's that. And then character. This is a life staff build. So pretty much sacred ground all the way down. And then 3 close to it. Not the top one. Then the whole left side and bottom. Pretty simple. I know I need to, I'm sorry. Is that all at the Gibson thing? Sorry, I'm so like a return player, so I'm so new when it comes to upgrades. And that's that, and let me know when you got like it written down or print screened or something. Agree? Alright. Yes and no. My server only looks empty because it's a low populated server. Thank you, Stone Smith. Right on. And that's that one. I think you probably had enough time now to find everything. And then for the mace, I don't know, people use like rapier and other stuff. I just like the mace because it actually does some damage because focus actually helps it. Full left side, pretty easy. But no, the game isn't as dead as you think it is. If you play like a Valhalla server, you'll see people everywhere. I like this server because it's more dead in the morning, so I can actually gather and not have to worry about fighting for moats and whatnot. It just depends on what you like. Like, I like my server because it's more kind of dead in the morning, so you can actually gather, craft, have fun. Other than at night, it's still popular enough to do pretty much everything. Okay, I was on the skill tree though. There's your skill tree. Oh, character, my bad. That's simple. So, unless you're a madman, you should always have at least 100 con. If you're doing something harder, like M2s, I recommend more con because you might be able to take an attack and stay on your feet. But you want 350 focus. I don't know why. I must have a ring off. And then 203 con. So that's MRE. Well, what am I gonna do today? Yeah, I'll respec it. The main thing is on your gear, you don't want too much con gear. You want mostly just all focus. Then you can put those stats where you want and have your 350 focus easier. Like with my gear, as you can see, I got 350, 200 con pretty easily. And I have 2 stat points to go wherever. It doesn't really matter. But a lot of people probably run 150 con. I just like to be more safe. I don't notice as much as a difference adding the extra 50 focus because it isn't like an extra, circle here to give me more perks. And with that, my 2 health items, it gives me a comfortable 16k health, which isn't bad. If I pop a con food, like 18k. Go to the PvP area, see how bad I get wrecked. But yeah, I mean, healing's mostly about having refreshing and other stuff. Not since I came back now. Like, if you look at this character, I don't have anything really 20 besides the 2 healing items. Like, if you're running Dex, I mean, you're doing Spear, you want the Vault Kick, you want Sweep, and you want, Triple Stab. I think my Spear build is done. I think that's the only other one I got to 20. But yeah. So I'm using Scorpion Sting, which if I throw the Scorpion, or if I throw the weapon, it pulls you to me. So that's why I did Javelin. And to be fair, I should probably redo this and take out one of these and probably put... I mean, my stamina's hardly ever full, so I don't know. Oh, it's actually the Fel. I just nicknamed it a mace because it looks like a mace. For his second weapon, I see people use a rapier, and I see people use what is the other weapon? Void Gauntlet, the most. I'm just not a fan of the Void Gauntlet, but if you're good at it, you can put it on the purple circle, which helps your team out. Do a scream, then throw the ball back and forth, which is a heal. That's not a bad little combo. Some people use that a lot. The rapier is more like a get the hell out of dodge. You use your little spinny thing and you run. So that one's good for like player versus player OPRs. I don't think I can gather that still. Yeah, 205. To be fair, there's probably not gonna be a lot I can gather here. It's probably gonna be a waste of time. I forgot I kinda need 200s for this place, or 205s for this place. I'd say the Fel is my best option. I feel the most comfortable with it. I actually do damage with it, so I can kind of hold my own if like the group's not paying attention. Where the rapier is more so like a use a counter skill, so you stun the monster and you dash away. And then you still gotta hope that your group is noticing that you're struggling, trying to run away. Where a mace, I feel like I kind of stand my own ground unless it's like an M2. Mutation 2. Mutations 2 was pretty rough. Like, right here is an example. This guy's 68. You know, I'm actually doing pretty decent damage for a healer. And that mace heals me, as you can see. I call it a mace, it's a fail, but I don't know. I'm actually probably gonna call it ball and chain, because that's pretty much what it is. Alright. I think it's a good heal build. I mean, I've healed pretty much almost everything in this game that's, you know, up to M2, and I've been doing fine. But yeah, as you can see, like, I'm comfortable living with this Pernicious Circle on me. Am I doing the highest DPS? No, but no healer does. You're not meant to do damage, you're meant to just heal. And I guess if you want, you can maybe do something silly like take 50 con out, add 50 strength. That might give you a little bit more damage where you're happier. But no matter what, I'd always keep the 350 focus. And you always gotta have to have the 4 refreshing items too. And bless on the weapon. Diamond on the weapon. It's actually not that expensive. Oh, the refreshing gear can be. The only thing I don't like about the zones, I can't really spec pure strength because I don't have a strength build. So I can't really mine fast. And I'm not really gonna stand my own ground on a PvP area, but... Well, I take that back. If they're low gear like me and you're like me, I can usually beat them. If they're sweats, I've been here since the beginning of the season, no. They're gonna beat me. Because they know, like, the perfect PvP gear, and I don't really know the perfect PvP gear. I know good PvE gear and good healing gear, but when it comes to PvP healing, not so much. Really, you just now notice that I'm still in your goal? Look how fast I took out that guy. I mean, like, it's not bad. It's probably finished. Oh, whatever, I guess I'll take both. I got that one halfway now. I'll finish this one. But as far as healing goes, like if I do an OPR and I'm like somewhat protected, I'm usually like top 3 healing. So like it's a good build. But if I feel like I'm not being protected, then I might start swapping to the rapier so I can try to run away, I guess. In the PvP areas. I don't really need plat. That guy's probably gonna be a lowly person and hit me with his axe here in a second. Yep. Hey, how about putting a healing circle on you so that way you can heal me the whole time we're fine? Is that good? Man, you hit me so hard. The good thing about this build is really soloable. Like, you don't feel like you're gonna die very often. Like, yesterday around this time, might be a little bit later than this, I was in an elite zone soloing monsters one by one. As a dex boy, that'd be a lot harder in my opinion. Because I can just cast a heal and beat the crap out of them, cast my other heal, keep on beating the crap out of them. Whereas like a dex boy, I'm gonna have to try to stay alive. I only got 2 potions. So I don't know, I think this has a lot of goods to it. Am I always gonna be a healer? No. Like I'm gonna start leveling up my other weapons so I can be other things when people aren't around. Nothing against my friends, but I'm mainly healing just because I know no one else would do it. My brother has done it in every MMO he's played. Oh crap, I didn't know he was a thing. I thought he was dead. That's not gonna be good. There you go, so I will go. That guy has a cannon skill, I think they can go off and pretty much kill you. That's why I was worried. But no, I'm honored. That's cool. But you know, mine's like an AoE heal build, so I can heal multiple people. But like if you know, tank's getting hurt really bad and I feel like I need to cast that big heal, that single target heal is huge. Like I mean I heal for like 5.6k. It's usually enough to keep someone alive, and then you know you do your other skill on top of that, boom, they're back in the fight. And these trees just don't want to be cut down. You have to hit at like 5 different angles they're gonna cut. But yeah, today, oh, never mind, you're already gone. I think you're gone. This is fine. Thank you for staying for a bit. Yeah, I think I'll try to get out with my materials I got. No, much. Good morning to you too, bud. Got about probably 40-ish minutes, and I'm gonna take off. Well, getting ready to take off, and then go to my parents' place so I can house see it. Yeah, I just hope everything goes right. I'm sure it will. Well, you're an upsetty spaghetti. Oh, what, did they get lost on shipping or something? Did they make it back in time or something? Yeah, we had people like that at my work too. Like, my boss would like, and I got in his, I'm not really in his face about it, but I disagreed with him about it. We had one guy that ordered these things called floats, and they were like tanks that float on the water, so that way, like, I don't know what he did with them, but there was just a part that floats on the water. I guess it's supposed to help with like the irrigation. Anyways, they were a pain in the butt to build. No, floats are horrible. Anyways, they were a pain in the butt to build, and we build them, and they just sit there for like months. But like our foreman be in such a rush to build them. Like, oh no, they need them now. It's like, dude, they're gonna sit for like 6 months. Anyways, boss, you remember that one guy I keep on talking about was one of the coworkers I missed? That's Karma Nerd right there. Is he running away? Okay, cool. So are you still thinking about playing the game, buddy, or you're just visiting and saying hi? Cause I can get you in the guild if you're thinking about actually making this one of your games that you cycle in every now and then. As long as you played like once a week, I wouldn't care. I know you play like a lot of games, so I know it's hard for you to stick to one. So I'm probably gonna get wrecked here. This is usually where the player versus player people are at. Nice, bud. Yeah, but aren't you still not using my golf clubs? You're using like someone else's golf clubs, or you finally got my golf clubs when you came back? Oh, well, technically your golf clubs, but you know what I mean. And what are yours? Not to be rude, but mine still might be a little bit better. Like, what brand do you have for yours? Oh, I missed that hill. This will be a rough fight now. No, maybe not. Like for land? It sucks. You want a big guild, and then you do side quests that help you push the territory. So like it'd be like, hey, deliver this item and bring it back to our faction leader. You could also push it by then killing each other. But before you think about like owning land or trying to own land, I recommend having a guild that's active because you're gonna need 30 people for wars. I don't know what brand, but mine are more beated to shit. Oh, thank you, buddy. Yeah, I was saying, cause yeah, mine are like pretty hard to beat. I mean, you can beat them with like brand new clubs. Don't get me wrong. But as far as like older clubs go, they're really good clubs. I mean, I'm honestly only hitting my new ones barely better. That tells you how good they are. Okay, I guess I should start carrying instead of just doing heavy attacks. But yeah, Leo, it's not really that much fun. You want a guild amount of like 30 players to be somewhat active, or you're not gonna hold the land either because it's gonna be constantly under war. And when you're under war, you need like 30 people to help defend your land. So unless you got like good allies that can help send you people, it's a fun end game thing. Let's just say that. But like if you're like a starting out guild, I do not recommend getting into it. If you got some dirt and some great PvPers and like 20 of them that are really active, and then 10 maybe they can fill in with just bodies, you might be able to hold land and stuff. But yeah, pretty much you'll be able to like look and land, and then you'll see like bars, and that means people are pushing them. And then if you push with that color, say like purple is pushing a territory, and I push with them, as long as I do 10% of the work, I get a random chance to war, or to own that land. And then it's a flip of a coin, random luck if I get the land or not. Or the chance to get the land. As it'd be between whoever else is on at least 10% of the work as well. So if I did 10% and you did 90%, I still have a chance to get the land, even though you did all the work. Kinda, but not too much. I mean, they're gonna be like trying to counter you. Like, if they know that you're going for a land, they're gonna try to be where the quest is at, try to kill you. You know, there's still some of that. Supposedly, or the next season or season after, we're supposed to have those wars be like an open event that we can all do, and I recommend waiting for that. Do some of those, get used to shot calling and stuff, so that way when you do own land, you're ready for it. Because when you go to war, you also need a shot caller that can be like, hey, we're gonna go to point A, then we're gonna go to point B. Then we go to point A, we need to keep A and B. Give away C, we don't care about C. Like, there's a lot of, once you own the land, there's a lot of mechanics. But as far as, like, pushing for land, it's mostly, like, questing. And then the other team knows you're questing to try to take over their land. So they can, you know, try to kill you repeatedly. I think they need to figure out a different way of doing it. I don't know how they could do it, though, differently. I don't think it's fair, though, that all you need is 10% of helping and you can get land. When the other guy can do the 90, but that's just me. You too, bud. You have a good one. There's like no way out, is there? I suppose. Yeah, this is gonna be fun to get back around. Thank you for the likes. The people staying here watching, thank you for staying here. Feel free to like and follow, and if you like this content, I am on the purple app, the red app, and the green app. And there should be like a new little link in my documentation or whatever profile that kind of has like a thing that you can go to that shows all my socials. Until I get 1,000 people, I can't link it correctly because I'm not a business person yet. I'm about 255 follows, so I'm like, 25% way there. We're gonna jump off this. We go over here. We gotta loot this because I need these. I'm probably gonna take off from this spot here soon so I can cash in my extra coinage. I'll probably go out the same way I went in because it seems to be a lot more dead that way today. If I can swim across there, I think that'd be the best way out. And for anyone who doesn't have this game, it's called New World Online, or New World Art. I don't know, I can't pronounce it. Anyway, it starts with A. It's only $80 to computer. That comes with everything, and monthly fees, and then it's free for the PlayStation, but you do need the PlayStation Plus plan. That allows you to do multiplayer gaming and get the free games, whatever plan that is. And then on Xbox, you need Xbox Live, and it's only $60. I still can't cut down these trees, kinda. Nope. So I think when I come back tomorrow, or today, if I do, everything goes right, I am gonna work on my crafting and my gathering. Those look iron. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought those were ironwood trees. I'm like, I can gather ironwood. Oh, I do need that. But am I gonna get ganked when I try to get it? What do I wish, buddy? Oh, you wish I have good luck? I hope so. My mom's operation is definitely on my mind. This must be the quest that Cam was talking about. You just kill mobs and hope no one kills you while the event's going on. I still didn't get anything good out of it. Oh well. Thank you, bud. I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, I'm on early today. My mom has an operation, that's why I'm on early. So I have to house sit while my dad takes her into the hospital, and then I have to lovely wait by my phone and hope everything goes right. And it's supposed to take a while because it's a decently sized operation. Luckily, it's just her wrists and her thumb. But she's had like 13 operations, and nothing against my mom, she's getting up there. So every operation she has now, you know, there's always a chance that she won't wake up from, like, you know, being knocked out. This will be her 13th operation, so. Because she has a back disease, Deserrent back disease or whatever. And because of that, every disc in her body has pretty much gone out one by one. And then her lower back. Lower, more upper, but some lower. Yeah, thank you, Boston. So I will recommend this. If you ever have back problems, in my honest opinion, do not have the operation. Because as soon as you fix one of your discs, it like makes all the others crumble. Because all the others get the added weight and pressure. And one operation becomes 14. Like my mom's even told me, she's like, if I could do it again, I would not. I figured he'd be one of those. Yeah, the hell of those shots. No, I hear you on that one. That one was more iffy on taking it. So yeah, that's the main reason. But since he's been in so many operations, you know, when your body can only take so many, is what a lot of doctors tell her. Yeah, she just texted me that she's on her way to the hospital now. But I just figured I'd get on the morning before that, do a little bit of a grind. I think the operation is supposed to take like, I think they were saying 1 to 2 hours, and then should take her like 2 hours to get out of it all, and then hopefully an hour after that to get home. So 6 hours is what they're kind of guessing. I just want the fiber. Anyone else want some? 4 hours and 2 in the recovery. Okay. So that's true, and it is 6 hours. He's starting now. Well, I think the surgery starts, yeah, it starts like right now. Oh, his sister's leaving the house. Maybe it starts at 8 then. Either way, their operation starts at 8, 8:30, 6 hours. I'll probably be back at late afternoon. It'd be nice if I get some more Ironforge streets. Those are kind of a pain in the butt to find. What the hell? I was got struck by lightning, boys. Alright, man. Well, I'll for some odd reason get out earlier, or get back earlier than that. Definitely hang out with you a little bit earlier. More than likely, after I'm done watching that house, I'm probably gonna have to get something to eat, because I don't even know what they have for eating there. Honestly, I probably should leave now and grab myself a breakfast, and that way I'm not hungry 5 hours from now. How long of a stream would that be if I take off here soon? That'd be about an hour stream, not too bad. So yeah, they gotta take off in 15 minutes. That'll still give me an hour of streaming, which isn't too bad. And then that way I can get breakfast. I don't know if they have everything. I always like feel rude like taking, you know, like don't get me wrong, I'll probably drink some Diet Pepsi or Diet Dr. Pepper at her place, but I always like feel rude if I take from them. Usually about the only thing I eat there is like she'll have some like snack like candy, and I'll, you know, hit the candy jar up a little bit, don't get me wrong. Oh look, it's the same type of chest. It didn't give me nothing last time. Let's try it again. I should have killed the alligator first. The alligator's not messing with me. I know he's going to. Hate alligators. Worst dang monster in the game. I hate you, Tail. Alright, it's time to struggle with some heals. Alright. Kill the range guy first this time, because last time he was kicking my ass. Alright, now I can kill the easy ones. Alright. Take potion. Cast on this guy. What disappointment do we get from this chest? Give me that thingamajig I need. I got one, boys. I know it's a needed thing. I don't know what it does, but I got it. Oh, we're gonna go straight out the waterway. We're gonna make sure we take this thing home. What does that thing do again? You know more about it than I do. Ah, okay. In other words, I should probably enjoy it and use it now before the 710 gear and 20 gear don't matter as much. I think I've seen. Yeah, blue trees. Nice. That's the only thing that's bad about this game is like when you know, like in a month that all your stuff's gonna be outdated, it's like how hard do I really go? Okay. Like right now, in my honest opinion, you'd be better off with whatever gear you got now. Just keep it the way it is and save up money and be ready for the start of the next season. Rather than go broke, have no money, and now you're trying to learn, you know, new gathering, new armor making, weapon making. Because right now we can do any mutation M1. I mean, yeah, M2s are gonna be rough. Rough as us as a group because we're all kind of a little bit lacking on gear. If we did a random M2 group, we'd probably all be fine because we could just queue as a DPS. Well, you guys. I had to queue as a healer. Oh, it didn't target me. Yeah, I did. They might rather these blue trees. I kind of just set my character. Back to freedom mode. And then put some whatever way I gathered. Then yeah, I might take off and grab like, I don't know, some McDonald's breakfast or something. Oh, he did what I was gonna do, that's fine. Me and him have the same great mind. I don't think there's really anything else that's worth getting together next to the edge other than those blue trees. Oh, look at that, there's some more up here. I haven't played for free for all. What are you doing? There we go. Oh. Hear combat in the background. I heard a pig get slaughtered. Means that someone's probably somewhat close. Thanks, bud. Yeah, I'll probably be like on my phone, so you want to text me, feel free. There's not really much to do there other than watch DirecTV. I was trying to talk me into getting a computer a long time ago, but it never worked. Who knows, maybe if I ever become a bigger streamer, I'll buy a laptop so that way I'm on vacation and stuff. I can still play a game when I want to. Or if I'm like house sitting or something. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be stuck to cell phone games, which, yeah. Oh well. Alright. Oh, is there fiber up there? Oh, there's some fiber. I'm still kind of wondering where that screaming pig came from, though. Nice. Not bad haul. Not bad for wood. Not bad for fiber. Could have probably done better on stones. Like recall to my house. Put up that trophy that I forgot to put up. Alright, what else can I do for about 5 more minutes? Oh. Warehouse management, because that's always fun. Alright. Alright, everyone. Well, for the people that just joined, I'm sorry. I gotta get going. My mom's having an operation. I said I'd be nice and watch over the house because she has 3 dogs. Yeah, I think she's down to 3 now. So yeah. Anyways, I gotta go take care of that and make sure that they don't tear up the house or anything while I'm gone. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the wishes. Thank you for the prayers. Again, feel free to follow on Twitch, and if you ever want a drink, I finally got a sponsorship, Advanced GG. It's a really healthy energy drink. And pretty much, I would just compare their energy drinks to like Ghost. Except for it comes in a powder. You just use your own water. Easy to make, a lot healthier, all natural ingredients. The caffeine comes from like tea leaves and not like, where other people get it from. So yeah, if you want to help out, I do have a link on Twitch where like you click that link, and if you use that link and then my code at checkout, was this 10% off, you help me out and I get money as well. This helps me be able to stay on here. Because at the moment, I'm still in between jobs and still haven't found a job. I've had a few interviews, so. But anyways, everyone take care. Best wishes, everyone. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. If you don't see me back until the afternoon or later, that means hopefully everything still went good. And I'll wake up my wife and probably take off. So that way she's awake so she can get going to work in a couple hours. Take care, everyone. Thank you for the follow. Thanks, Paul, for the follow. You take care, man.